Welcome to another special edition of Litter Media Live. I'm Dan Ramey, and in studio with me, a guy by the name of Litter, Max Litter, joins us.
That is me.
He is the president of the First Capital Rotary Club here in Chillicothe. Congratulations, new president.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
This is what, 3 weeks old, 4 weeks old?
We're going into week 4, yes.
Okay, very good. So we're taking the training wheels off, and well, that was probably 2 weeks ago. Right?
That's a scary thought, but yeah, we're there.
We're going to talk about First Thursdays, the last one for the summer of 2026 coming up. But first, this from Classic Brands. Full disclosure, Max is also with Classic Brands as well. So.
There's a little bit of a conflict of interest there.
Oh, it's a good conflict in this regard. First Thursdays, First Capital Rotary, gosh, they started this back when I was in radio. It's been probably 25 years or thereabouts. And so First Thursdays has done a lot to provide a great deal of entertainment for people at the start of every month during the summer.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite things that I do all year, and I've been helping with them for going on 7 or 8 years now, not always as a part of Rotary, but it's a part of Classic Brands, just helping set up the beer trailers and everything like that. So I've seen it go from the kind of tent festival where we had food samples and local vendors coming down there to kind of helping shepherd in the food truck model that we do today. It's been a really exciting adventure, and I think it's just great for the city.
It's always been a gathering place for everyone, and it's untold thousands of people who have been there over the years. And what a great way to start the summer, and now here we are closing in on the final one for the summer, and it falls before the Ross County Fair.
Yes, somehow it does. Yeah. We're usually fighting the fair every year, but this year we got lucky.
Yeah. So we can expect 1,500 people to be there without any question.
Yeah.
Live music usually brings them down, too.
Yes,
Who
it
do you have
does.
performing this time?
So we've got Bobby Blanton's band Bush League coming down. They are Chillicothe's live jukebox experience. This is the first time we've ever had them down there, so we're really excited.
Yeah, Bobby and her husband Dave, they've been involved with bands over the years, but this one I think they just put together last year.
Yes.
Around time for the Bainbridge Fall Festival of Leaves.
Yep.
So they've got several performances under their belt.
Yeah, we're very excited to have them.
The monies that are raised at events like this all go right back into the community, don't they?
Yep, that's absolutely correct. Every penny that we raise from these First Thursdays, we put it towards our community grants that go back directly to local schools, nonprofit organizations, and places like that.
And you're coming up on the grant application period, aren't you?
Yes, we are. So we always run that grant cycle through the entire month of September. We'll open it up August 31st, and then I believe we run it through September 28th this year. So the way that we usually do that, we publish an application letter and we send it out through our social media, and then we kind of rely on community leaders to take it from there, distribute it to people who think they would be deserving, who they know have initiatives that they're trying to fundraise for, and we just go from there gathering the applications. So
if you're a 501c3 out there listening to this right now, you better find a Rotarian.
Yep, absolutely. We would love to have an application. It's a very competitive application cycle, so I would encourage everybody to get their applications in early. But we give away about $20,000 to $25,000 a year, just depending on the previous season's fundraising success, and it goes quickly. It goes very quickly.
I know when you apply for something like this, it's a competition basically, because you've got several people who are applying, and as an organization, you then have to make the decision, where do we cut it off at? Because you want to meet all the needs, but you can't really.
Yeah, we try to narrow our focus down to the locally achievable scope of Rotary's Pillar of Giving. So they identify 7. There are really 4 that apply in our community. That's supporting mothers and children, supporting education, supporting community development, and supporting our local environment. So we try to give priorities to those initiatives, and specifically those initiatives being undertaken by local nonprofit 501c3s. So we support a lot of churches. We support a lot of community organizations that you might be familiar with. I've got just a few examples here. Project Bad Apple is one of our favorites that we've supported in the last few years. Adena Elementary School, Chillicothe Middle School, on down the line, you kind of get it.
Yeah. These are, and if you're a STEAM teacher, a lot of what you're doing falls right into play right there too.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah. So when you get together this coming Thursday, today is Thursday, but next Thursday, if you're watching this, the date specifically is what, the
August 6th.
Okay, so August 6th, make sure you head downtown Chillicothe. You'll enjoy the entertainment. You'll enjoy the food from the food trucks, but you'll know that you're also providing monies that are going to go right back into the community, especially these grant recipients.
Yep, absolutely. And if I could speak a minute on the food trucks that are coming as well,
Sure.
We've got a great lineup coming this month. We have, and you'll have to forgive me, I can always give you 5. I can rarely get all 6 in one breath.
Here we go. Here's
We've
one.
got Schmidt's Sausage Truck coming back down for the second time this year. We've got Guelaguetza Mexican street food. They're a favorite that's been coming to almost every first Thursday we've had in the last 3 years. We've got Zaki Mediterranean Grill doing what they do best, gyros, bowls, things like that. Then we've got 614 Fully Loaded. They're a loaded baked potato trailer. They do some incredibly creative stuff with potatoes. Then we also have Up and Smoke Barbecue out of Kingston. And finally, we have The Wounded Goose out of Vinton. They do smash burgers and chicken sandwiches, and all of it's to die for. There's something for everyone down there.
What is when you get to 2nd Street to be able to come in and be a part of this, you have to pay an admission to get in. So what is the gate fee?
So the gate fee is $5. If you're using a credit card, it's $6, I believe, just to help us cover those processing fees. But again, that's a huge part of our fundraising from the event, and those gate fees go directly towards funding our grants.
Yeah. So then at the food trucks, do you have meal tickets for that as well, or does that just whatever they charge you?
Yeah, so you just purchase the food directly from the trucks. It's very simple that way. The only thing that we ticket for anymore is our beverages.
Okay. Yeah, I remember the old days of when you had like Pizza Fest and so on and so forth. You could buy different tickets and get slices of pizza to enjoy.
Yep.
But the food truck aspect has really changed all that.
It definitely has. There's some days that we miss the old model of it for sure. The issue that we ran into was just, it was really hard for the restaurants to staff people at their restaurant and also at First Thursday. So this provided us a way to still provide amazing food to our event goers, and also to kind of do something that maybe we can't get in Chillicothe every day. Bring a little something new in, you know?
Yeah. Is there anything that we've missed you wanted to share?
So there's not a whole lot, but I would like to share we've gotten some people over the years that have said, I really miss being able to sample different vendors and this, that, and the other. Lori Graves and her friends, they've figured out the way to do it. She goes down there with about 5 or 6 different people. They each get something from one of the food trucks, sit down and share everything among themselves.
Nice.
So they kind of figured out a way to hack the food truck model, if you will.
And have they come up with a trophy yet to the award the first food truck?
So we haven't had a trophy yet. That's not to say that it couldn't be done in the future.
I was just thinking that might be something Lori might work on. Her own private group say, here's the official food truck trophy. That would be something to think about. All right, Max, thank you for coming in and sharing, and come back.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me, Dan.
When it comes to a point where you want to dole out these dollars with the grant recipients, we can do it live on the air if you want.
We would be happy to come back in.
Fantastic. Max Litter, First Capital Rotary. Don't forget, First Thursdays starts at what time?
Starts at 5 p.m., goes until 9.
On August 6th. So that's your last opportunity to enjoy this summer. Thanks for watching this edition of Litter Media Live, and thanks also to Classic Brands sponsoring this particular program.